Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe.
We are reading from Vilapa Kusumanjali, verse 14, continued. O Queen of Vrindavan, ever since some manjari named Rupa filled my eyes with the light in Brajabhumi, I have strongly desired to see the red leg on your lotus feet.
Oh, Queen of Vrindavan, by your grace, when I took shelter in you, and desire, greed come for your service. My Guru Manjari bring to Rupa Manjari. And Rupa Manjari show me, give me the vision to understand about Avideha Gyan. He say that Deha and Avideha means one is you do with your material body consciousness and one you do in your spiritual body. So if you want to be a real Radhadasi, then you have to come to your spiritual body consciousness. To more close, if you have more greed to close with her. And that way, by His mercy, He give me the light to understand this. Give me the vision to see that way. And that light makes me more greedy to develop more my devotional practice in my Siddha. Read again this line.
O Queen of Vrindavan, ever since some manjari named Rupa filled my eyes with light in Brajabhumi.
Light, which was before dark. Light makes me to see more details. You cannot see in the darkness. Huh? I was dark in my material consciousness. I have no light to see details of spiritual. So she gave me the light, vision to come in your spiritual body. This is the light.
I have strongly desired to see the red leg on your lotus feet.
Then I can see real red leg on your lotus. This is the darkness gone from, full of light. I can see from material eyes and spiritual eyes. Only I meditate in that. There's no difference for me. My eyes always go in the red leg, lotus feet of Radhika to watch the red leg. The beauty of feet of Swami. Because I want to be in the service of Swami all time.
Srila Raghunath Das Goswami is crying out of separation, inundating the bank of Radhakunda with his loving tears. So Srila Raghunath Das Goswami is crying out of separation, overflooding the bank of Radhakunda with his loving tears.
Yeah.
Suddenly, a transcendental vision comes to him. Swamini calls him in this spiritual revelation. Oh Tulsi, how sweetly Swamini is calling. Her voice is like a stream of nectar that cools off Tulsi's heart, which is afflicted by separation. When Tulsi looks around, she sees Swamini standing before her. How many tears of compassion are streaming from her eyes that are illuminated by Mahabhav, as she calls her maidservant, with a tender heart filled with compassion and a voice anointed with the nectar of love. That honey-sweet voice of Swamini is like the nectar of hope that Tulsi has carried in her heart for so long. Then Swamini is speaking. Tell me, Tulsi, why do you want to see only me? Shri Raghunath Das, in the spiritual absorption, gives the answer. Oh Swamini, ever since I met this Sri Rupa Manjari, who is your merciful gift and who has opened my eyes by teaching me how to serve you, I have desired to see the red flag on your lotus-like feet.
Yeah.
Srimati Rupa Manjari is the personification of the mellow of service, and she is the leader of all the maidservants of Sri Radha. And she has a most intimate friendship with Tulsi Manjari. In his Svasankalpa Prakash Stotram, Srila Rupa Raghunath Das Goswami shows the desire to learn expertise in all kinds of devotional service from the 8 girlfriends of Shri Radhika. But the prayers themselves, particularly the prayers for the divine couple's confidential service, are all personally directed to Srimati Rupa Manjari's lotus feet. See, Gurudev, there's a difference, right, in the prayers. I repeat this, it's very nice. Shri Das Goswami, in his Sva Sankalpa Prakash Stotram, Shri Raghunath Das Goswami shows the desire to learn expertise in all kinds of devotional service from the 8 girlfriends of Shri Radhika, the Ashtasaki. But the prayers themselves, particularly the prayers for the divine couple's confidential service, are personally directed to Srimati Rupa Manjari's lotus feet.
This is actually the 8 Sakhis are the confidential of Radha. But the Rupa Manjari is learning from all 8 Sakhis. All 8 Sakhis. And that nectar she is practicing in her Siddha Deha to be a Manjari, Dasi of Sakhi. Manjari, Sakhis are the friend, and the friend servant knows more better.
They are expert, no?
More expert. Because they have a wish like I'm a friend. And the servant has a different mood. Always for the service. That is the deep mood. Friend means I want to do similar like you. Or servant want to do what is best to please you. To please to my boss. And if I'm a friend, so I will behave like your friend also, like I'm also the friend of you. Friendship means parallel. Or the dasi means to be a lower. Lower can get the more taste of all the friend.
They are smaller, na Gurudev?
Smaller. I am not only servant of you, I am servant of all of your friends also. So, Rupa Manjari is getting doing the service of the friend of Radhika also. Why she take care of the Krishna? Because he is your lover. And they are your friend. So I will learn from all of them. And that is the art to learn, that I will learn from everyone. That is the Manjari Bhav. Means I am the lowest and I want to learn from all your friends and your lover also. So I want to follow that way. Not to become like you. I want to practice the mood of a Karuna Sagar. You are sitting back to Radha Mohan. This is not good. You have to see by faith. Or you have to be side. Radhe Radhe. No? Servants are more useful and they have more closeness than friends. You don't hide from your servant something, but you hide from the friend. And if the servant is more reliable, then you hide nothing. You open all your privacy. Reliability is important. You see the reliability. Sincere. So all qualities. बाहर नीचे बात करो. All qualities of all Sakhis come to the Rupa Manjari. One place all this essence correct because of her service. But Lalita has a quality. Visakha has a different quality. Lalita, both are the friends. Don't they accept other qualities because they are all friends. They have different mood. But because of the servant, she collect all mood, Rupa Manjari, from all the friends of Radha. So we pray to Rupa because we want that type of thing. That type of the deep subject. I know that I am a soul is A. I know that soul has also form is a B. many things. So this is a deep. Like a R. More deep when you go, then you go for this research. The research.
In his Pratana Giti, Srila Narottam Das Thakur has described how the practicing devotee who attains perfection in his maidservanthood.
Yeah, maidservant.
This,
If you want to develop perfection in the service, why service? Action is also service. Love in action is a love in service. What I act in any circumstances is a service.
in his Pratana Giti, Srila Narottam Das Thakur has described how the practicing devotee who attains perfection in his maidservanthood is introduced to the divine couple by Sri Rupa Manjari.
Yeah.
He is praying, Prabhu Lokanatha Kabe, Sangha Loya Jabe, Shri Rupera Pada Padme, More Samarpibe. When will my master Lokanath Goswami take me along and submit me to Sri Rupa Manjari's lotus feet?
Yeah.
When will that blessed moment come when Sri Rupa Manjari will look at me and call me this new maidservant and quickly order me, "Oh Dasi, come here, quickly get the paraphernalia of your service." My heart will be filled by joy when she orders me like this, and I will do my service with a pure heart. I will keep my paraphernalia for service on a jeweled plate, fill up a golden pitcher with scented water, and quickly become before Radha and Krishna. When will Narottam Das attain that state? I will shyly stand behind Sri Rupa as Radha and Krishna look at me again, smile, and ask Rupa Manjari with kind hearts, "Oh Rupa, where did you get this new maidservant?" Hearing their inquiry, Sri Rupa Manjari then tells them, "Manjulali Manjari, the spiritual name of Srila Lokanath Goswami, has given me this maidservant to bring her before you."
That means here Manjulali and our Guru Manjari can give.
They introduce us now.
To Rupa Manjari. To learn service without in love.
Knowing her to be very humble, I kept her here to serve you. After telling them this directly, she will engage me in their service. In this way, the chief maidservant of Sri Radha, Srimati Rupa Manjari, descended to earth along with Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the age of Kali, in the form of Srila Rupa Goswami, to preach the message about the Rasika pastimes of Vrindavan that had become lost in due course of time. Srila Narottam Das Thakur sings, these two saints revealed all the ways of loving devotion in their own books. By hearing these topics, the heart floats in ecstatic love, and one takes shelter of the Madhuraya Rasa. They revealed the love of the adolescent pair of Vrindavan, which is as pure as gold, molten 100,000 times. All glories to Rupa and Sanatana. Please give me this treasure of love. I will wear this gift like a jeweled necklace around my neck. Srila Rupa Goswami has given the world sublime scientific rasa scriptures. Books like Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu and Ujjvala Nilamani, in which he taught the practicing devotees the truth about rasa, all spiritual flavors, prema, love of God, and sadhana, devotional practice, so that some fortunate practitioners may be able to enter into the confidential truths of Godhead. He has also written prayers, praises, poetry, and theatre plays in which he revealed the spiritual flavors of Radha and Krishna's pastimes, and the mood of their maidservants. Manjari Bhav. Srila Ramananda Roy, the foremost of Rasika devotees in the world, first read these masterpieces to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu near the cottage of Srila Haridas Thakur at Puri. In Chaitanya Charitamrita, Krishna Das Kaviraj writes, hearing this, Ramananda Roy submitted to the Lord's lotus feet. I praise the poetry of Rupa with 1,000 mouths. This is not poetry. It is a stream of nectar. It contains all the definitions of play and the quintessence of all philosophical conclusions. These wonderful descriptions show his loving expertise, and when the ears hear it, they become dizzy of ecstatic love. This is still Ramananda Roy speaking to Lord Chaitanya about the writings of Rupa Goswami. Without your power, no ordinary living entity can speak like this. I suppose you are empowering him to speak like that. The Lord later personally confirmed that Srila Ramananda Roy was right. The Lord said, when I met him at Prayag, my mind was pleased with his qualities. I am very pleased with his poetry, with all his embellishments. Without such poetry, there can be no preaching of rasa. Everyone should be merciful to him and bless him with this benediction. let him always describe the prema ras of Braja Lila. So Tulasi is now telling Swamini in this verse, it was by Rupa Manjari's grace that I am now fixed in your service. And now I desire to see the red leg on your lotus-like foot soles. And not just seeing, completely seeing. And when can I admire that red leg more than when it shines on a blackish background? It would be very sweet if your red leg would perk on Shyama's blackish chest. I want to see your lover's eagerness to color his chest so beautifully with this red leg. I don't want to see only you. I also like to see your Shyam, if he is yours. Although I'm not really eager to see Shyam on the strength of having taken shelter of your lotus feet, I will automatically still get to see him also. Radhika charanarenu bhushana koriyatano anayase pabe giridari. When you decorate your body with Sri Radha's foot dust, you will easily get giridari. This is the internal meaning of the word samdidriksha. There is no end to the stream of Raghunath's visions. Actually, all the devotees practicing Raganuga Bhakti and who are able to taste Prema Ras have received that great gift from Srila Rupa Goswami. Although this verse is a personal prayer of Srila Raghunath Das Goswami, it is also universally applying to all Raganuga devotees. Shri Chaitanya Manobhistam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Svayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam. When will Srila Rupa Goswami, who has come to fulfill the desire of Sri Chaitanya's mind on the surface of the earth, take me to his lotus feet? O Queen of Vrindavan, hear me. Ever since Sri Rupa Manjari engaged me in your devotional service here in Braja, mercifully glancing at this maidservant with her two eyes, my thirst to see the splendid leg on your lotus feet greatly increased. When I see the red marks on your foot soles, I find even more bliss than when I see the beautiful form of Shyam, which is matchless within the three worlds. O Queen of Vrindavan, ever since some Manjari named Rupa filled my eyes with light in Brajabhumi, I have strongly desired to see the red leg on your lotus feet.
What is the important here? Very simple. only your lotus. Not much to deviate. And what is more specific, red neck of your lotus. Meditate this. Surprise will start happening. In Radha Dasyam, one day she sent the red flag of lotus. Suniti. Swami lotus feet and red flag of lotus. And if you want to more to meditate, the friends, but the essence took from the friend one dasi, that is Rupa. And she knows how to practice how to practice the good service, how to serve. She knows. Friends don't know to serve. They are sharing. But serving knows the servant. And in that, Rupa is the best servant for Radhika. Rupa, best servant. Who took from all the aces from all Sakhi's friends, and who knows about the Krishna also, because he always see Krishna, because Radhika's lover, and he comes all the time to Radhika. But the meditation of Rupa is only the lotus feet of Radhika. The servant, that one point meditation make me so big circle to her. So this way we learn to how to understand the Krishna consciousness. What is means Krishna consciousness? Always conscious with Krishna. Who is conscious? Only the lovers are conscious with his beloveds are conscious with his lover. The mother is conscious with his baby. And the real closest friend is very conscious with his friend. So this is the mallow. There are only 3 mallow exist in this material world. And one is service. This is also mine. Who is doing service, they have all the ideas of different all mallows. They don't miss other mallow because they have to serve to every mallow now. Friend mallow, conjugal lover mallow, and motherly mallow, because when she goes to the mother house with Radhika and Krishna is there, so she relishes that motherly mallow. But she lives in one mallow with herself. She not change her mallow with Radhika, but she can realize and feel other mallows. But if you live in one mallow, you relish that mallow. But here, the dasis are relishing all mallow, but they are living in their mallow. She is so confidential, so Radhika is keeping all the time to her that you are my very reliable servant. You can help all the time. Even in my meeting time also you stay. I need you. You are my servant, I need you. I will care for you. But first I need greed to become like that. I see different mallow, but I never change my mallow. If I change my mallow in different mallow, then not I can value. I have to be only in my mallow, my relation and my connection. That is the very important. Like I have to fix myself in your lotus feet and specific in your red bag. That is one-pointed. When it mind come one-pointed fixation, then other things start happening. This is this meaning. Very deep meaning and very deep realizations. You have this book, buy it, bring it, keep with you. What is your name?
Virko.
Mahatma.
It's more easy.
Means great soul.
Done? Finished?
Yes, Gurudev. Full.
Yeah. One point. No many things to tell. Do everything but meditate in Radhika. No much philosophy, no much logic, no much argument. What is to ask question? Only meditate from now and other one point. Your lotus. Why? Because I am a servant of you. What I can do? I am waiting for your order, what you say to me. So I have to watchful to your lotus. You not say, then I will watch. When you will say something, I will do. You not say, I will watch your lotus. When you will say, I will do what you will say. But I will not take decision to do anything. I will watch for you. That is my sadhana. Easy or not? I will know your close associate, your friend, 8 rupees. And one Rupa Manjari is there who is serving to your friend also. And one lover is there. Only these things to know. And which way to know? One Rupa Manjari is near to you. She has an idea of your friend and you very well. So why not I will know from her? You are very busy, but I will learn from her to know all details about all circumstances, how to do and what to do. And Rupa Manjari, why is doing? Because Manjulali brings Manjari bring to and recommend for me. Means Manjari means one Manjari who is Guru, in group, which group I am, they recommend about us. So she has to do. If somebody comes to your God, brother and sister and recommend something, you will do or not? You have to do. Right?
One time, Gurudev, we were reading that even watching is service. We were reading one time here that even watching to Radhika is service.
Full. Only watching and meditating and only this is full service. No need to work other things. Do everything. Only mind keep there. And see the miracles and surprise what is happening. Mind will go out again, bring there and watch. Nothing to do. See what they are doing. Whole life we do and they are watching. Right? We are doing and they are watching to me. Now I will sit and I will watch what they are doing. And if they need my service, I am watching what they will say, I will do that. I will not make my efforts. But I will always watch. This is my, what you say? Sadhana. It's not easy. 24/7 watching. Meditation 24/7. You see how much maximum you can do. In any circumstances, you go to pee, kaka, toilet, bad, good, what you do with the meditation, do that. This is bhajan, this is sadhana. You see how things are changing, how things are changing. Doing everything, you are detached by doing that. You do, but you are not attached. And this detachment creates more freedom to you. Free from that lusty desire. You come out from that. That is sadhana. Why to meditate in the free? Not for 5 minutes, 24/7 to meditate. Many things you cannot meditate at one time. You decide and you can fix mind one place. If you start looking eyes, you cannot assess about the other thing. You will only watching for the eyes only. Then is the meditation.
Radhe